founder and CEO of redcarpetlearning.com and the author of Employees First, Inspire, Engage, and Focus on the Heart of Your Organization. And before I get into the 5 things that make your employees feel valued, let me tell you what doesn't. Programs like your recognition program or your employee retention initiative, the pins, the plaques, the pizza, the parties, the parking spaces. Now, don't get me wrong. These may be wonderful parts of your culture. I'm not telling you to stop doing that. But what I am saying is that when I ask the question over 10 years now, when I ask the question of hundreds of individuals who work for both salary and an hourly wage, what makes them feel valued? None of those things ever come up. There are 5 things that consistently come up. Here's what they are. Number 1, listen to me. Listen. And this goes beyond your annual survey, right? Print or online, however you do it. This means ask for my ideas, have one-on-one conversations, go on listening tours, really have group sessions where you enter those sessions with open hearts and open minds and closed mouths, not getting defensive, but really taking in the ideas of your employees, what they're thinking, how they're feeling, see their facial expression, see their body language, and use that information then to collaborate with them to create a better employee experience. So number 1 is listen. Number 2 is notice my contribution and comment on it. So many times people say, we have bosses who just constantly pick at everything we do wrong. There are a few things I'm doing right. Notice what I'm doing right and comment on that. Let me know that you see that I'm making a difference in the organization and every single day for my coworkers and my customers. Number 1 is listen. Number 2 is notice and comment on my contribution. Number 3, see something in me that I don't see in myself. And so again, asking the question, tell me about a time when you felt valued at work, or tell me about a boss that was the best boss you ever had. So many times people would tell me stories about an individual leader, somebody, a boss or a coworker who saw something in them that they did not see in themselves, and they could trace where they got today from that one person who really encouraged them to think bigger than they were thinking before. So start paying attention to the people who work with you and who are on your team. What do you see in them that perhaps they're not seeing it in themselves, and help to bring that out? And you can do that with number 4, which is include me in projects. Give me something important to do that goes beyond my job description. I had an administrative professional say to me, I could care less about administrative professionals' day. What I love, what makes me feel valued, is when they bring me on a project and they give me something important to do. I feel like I have a seat at that table. That makes me feel valued. And number 5, care about my life outside of work. And that means 2 different things. First, it means get to know your people, know their names, know their hobbies, know what they care about, what their goals are for the future. Care about me as an individual human being, not just someone who works at the company. And it also means care about my life outside of work, understanding that work-life balance is important to me, that being home for my kids, being involved in my kids' lives, having a life outside of work, not taking on workloads that are greater than any human being can manage, so that I have no life outside of work. That might mean flexible scheduling. It might mean remote work. It might mean family-friendly policies. It might mean reducing workloads and getting a little more realistic with that. Care about my life outside of work. So those are my 5 things. I'm Donna Cutting with redcarpetlearning.com for Authority Magazine.